Welcome back. Well, coal country has spoken, and they dig Donald Trump, at least at this event.
Mr. President, on behalf of the best coal miners, in the world, who mine the cleanest and safest and most environmentally sound coal in the world, we're so pleased to endorse you today. Wish you the best of luck. I'll put it on, right?
Well, that welcome in stark contrast to the reception that Hillary Clinton received in coal country after she promised, and we're quoting now, to put a lot of coal miners and companies out of business. So what effect could all this have on the general election?
Well, let's ask the man that was on stage endorsing Trump, Senior Vice President of the West Virginia Coal Association, Chris Hamilton. Chris, good to see you. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
So first, get your reaction off Trump wearing the hat. I mean, that was a big feat. How did that all happen?
Oh, it just kind of came off very naturally, very impromptu. We had an opportunity to meet with Donald Trump just moments before he was scheduled to speak, and we presented him with the hat, and he said, "Let's do this. Let's do this in a little bigger fashion. Let's get out there on stage and talk about this a little bit." So it was quite an evening, quite an experience.
I know West Virginia well, lived in the southern part of the state in Bluefield for quite a while. But when I lived there, things switched. It used to be Democrat country. Then things switched from 2000 on. What has changed in West Virginia?
Well, I think the Democratic Party's national energy plans probably had as much to do with that over the past 15, 18 years, dating back to Clinton 1 when he had Al Gore and Mr. Gore, Vice President Gore's Kyoto Protocol, and that has continued since.
I'm so struck, though, by Hillary Clinton's comments about putting you guys out of business. Every group in the country basically is protected. You can't criticize anybody as a group except blue-collar workers in Appalachia. Can you imagine Hillary saying of any other group in America, we're just going to put them out of business? Why is she targeting you?
Well, it's unbelievable, but we've been hearing that now for 8 solid years and for several years before that. Again, it dates back to Clinton 1 and Al Gore. It's continued with Harry Reid and Nancy Pelosi. That is the National Democrat Energy Plan. They have done everything that's humanly possible to restrict or ratchet down coal consumption, coal production, as well as other fossil fuels.
So why Donald Trump?
Well, we like his style. We think he has a tremendous business savvy. He says all the right things. He's very successful from a business standpoint. And the contrast between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton is very stark, very real. And one wants to put miners back to work and do everything possible to try to create a very viable energy industry, and the other wants to continue what President Obama has effectively done, and that's continue to use all the resources available to the president to ratchet down, restrict, or otherwise curtail energy production, energy consumption.
Chris, as Clayton was saying, West Virginia has long been a state that has liked the Clintons. Bill Clinton won the state twice. Hillary Clinton, I think, even won the state against Barack Obama back in 2008. Is there anything that she can do at this point to win over support there in West Virginia? The primary, as you know, is coming up in just a few days.
I don't think so. We have a very astute electorate here. And, people are following and have opportunity through social media. And, we're in the midst of the electronic age here. They're listening closely. They're watching. And it's as I said, it's a very astute electorate here. And they know who will do all the things to help their employment and jobs and as well as the business they're in. And they're able to separate that out themselves. I don't see any opportunity for Hillary Clinton to win West Virginia.
Yeah, well, when you tell an already poor state we're going to make you poorer, people don't like it, not surprisingly. Thanks, Chris. Good to see you this morning.
Thanks, Chris.
Absolutely. Thank you.